Welcome to Motorize D. Today we're taking a closer look at the Benelli 504, what it can really do, where it shines, and what you should know before you buy. The 504 sits in a particularly exciting spot. It promises the classic naked bike look, paired with modern tech and a level of equipment you don't always find in this class. The first impression already stands out. The round LED headlight, the clean cockpit with a full-color TFT display, and the sporty silhouette capped off by a short tail section. That overall package is exactly what makes it appealing to riders who want one bike that can handle daily commuting and weekend rides alike. Over the next few minutes, we'll work through its background, engineering, riding feel, common weak points, and accessories, and we'll wrap up with a clear buying recommendation. Gern, mir fehlt nur der eigentliche Text für Szene 2. In deiner Nachricht steht nach Original nur: Schick bitte den deutschen Voice-Over-Text oder ein Foto-Screenshot davon, dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch, natürlich und ansprechend ins Englische. The 504 name at Benelli harks back to a time when Italian manufacturers were taking on a rapidly rising Japanese middle class. In the 70s, Benelli's 500s leaned on elaborate concepts and plenty of character. Technically bold, but not always easy to sell. That same tension still shapes how the bike is seen today. A Benelli 500 isn't meant to be merely sensible. It's meant to move you. With the current 504 that shows in its clean, naked bike focus and in details designed to feel genuinely premium, like the exposed steel trellis frame and the striking front end with its round LED signature. At the same time, it's built to work in the A2 world. Approachable performance, a comfortable everyday riding position, and a spec sheet that won't overwhelm newcomers, without boring more experienced riders. Mir fehlt der Originaltext für Szene 4. Nach Original steht nur: Bitte sende den deutschen Voice-Over-Text oder ein Fotoscreenshot davon und sag mir kurz: 1. Zielvariante, US- oder UK-Englisch, 2. Ton, eher sachlich, emotional, humorvoll, werblich, ungefähre Länge, soll es ähnlich kurz bleiben wie im Deutschen für Timing Lip-Sync? Dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch und natürlich. Powering the Benelli 504 is a liquid-cooled 487cc parallel twin with 4 valves per cylinder and twin overhead camshafts. It produces 47.6 horsepower at 8,500 RPM, with 46 newton-meters of peak torque around 6,000, ideal for smooth, responsive pull in everyday riding. A 6-speed gearbox handles shifting, sending drive to the rear wheel via chain. On the chassis side, Benelli fits an upside-down front fork, while a rear monoshock takes care of damping. Braking is serious. Up front, twin 320mm discs with radially mounted 4-piston calipers. At the rear, a 260mm disc. ABS comes standard. Add 17-inch wheels and a clear TFT display that puts speed, gear position, and key ride info right where you need it. Gern, mir fehlt nur noch der eigentliche Text. Bitte sende den deutschen Voice-Over-Text für Szene 6, dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch, natürlich und ansprechend ins Englische. Visually, the Benelli 504 blends classic and modern cues without sliding into retro kitsch. The round LED headlight is an instant focal point, and right behind it sits a compact TFT color display that gives the cockpit a contemporary edge. Very much Benelli, the steel trellis frame stays on show, adding structure and character, while the short side panels and tidy tail tighten up the proportions. In terms of ergonomics, the 504 is built for everyday naked bike riding. A wide handlebar, slightly bent arms, and a torso that leans just a touch forward. Sporty enough for back roads, relaxed enough for city traffic. A 790mm seat height makes it easy for many riders to get a confident footing. The seat itself is on the firm side. For longer days, you might wish for a bit more cushioning, but the generous freedom of movement is great when maneuvering at low speeds. Gern, mir fehlt nur der eigentliche Text. Bitte füge den deutschen Voice-Over-Text für Szene 8 hier ein oder lade ihn als Bilddatei hoch. Dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch, natürlich und ansprechend ins Englische. In everyday riding, the Benelli 504 shows its biggest strength. It's easy and straightforward to live with. The parallel twin responds cleanly to the throttle, delivers a noticeable push in the mid-range, and stays easy to modulate, a real advantage in stop-and-go traffic. The suspension is set on the firm side, but it soaks up typical potholes well enough as long as the pavement isn't completely broken up. Out on country roads, the 504 turns in neutrally and remains stable as speeds rise. The 17-inch wheels give it that familiar, confidence-inspiring feel. When maneuvering at low speed, the ready-to-ride weight reminds you it's no featherweight, but on longer stretches it feels planted and composed. Everyday perks include the low 790mm seat height and the strong stock brakes with dual front discs. For commuters who tour now and then and chase corners on weekends, it's a well-rounded package. Gern. Mir fehlt nur der eigentliche Text von Szene 10. Bitte füge den deutschen Voice-Over-Text hier ein oder lade ihn als Datei Screenshot hoch. Dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch, natürlich und ansprechend ins Englische.